Hi, it's Bags here. Welcome to Character Breakdown Anniversary Edition. And here we're going to be having a little chat about our boy Tyrese. Look at that. He is, I definitely think, the dopest iteration of Tyrese. Although I do like that yellow Tyrese's blue trenchy, I think that this Tyrese definitely looks the most baller now. Looking at his stats, a little over 1100 HP. Pretty good. His attack as well on the high side. However, his defense does leave a little to be desired. I don't know how he qualifies as tough with that sort of level defense. It's pretty average. However, looking at his rush, it's quite fair. It's relatively quick. Funnily enough, the exact same speed as the yellow Tyrese at 58 AP, meaning if you want that going off in turn 3, you need if you're not having a leader giving you AP bonuses for attacking, you're going to need a huge bonus to AP when attacking on your weapon if you want him going off in turn 3. However, that's not really why we have Tyrese. The reason why we have Tyrese, and yeah, look, his rush is actually quite in line with a relatively large amount of damage and also buffing your own team quite significantly, to be honest. His real strength lies in the neutralize. Now, having come up against this card a lot during war, this and Red Mark, neutralize has become a new pain in the ass for me, especially with my yellow team. What they do is you build your team with a particular synergy in mind, where different cards go off at a certain time, helping each other and working out to finish off the enemy in a particular fashion. Now, what neutralize does is just puts a spanner in the works and throws that all off. Now, I reckon Tyrese is possibly the best card available for someone developing a team. You can easily, let's say you fluked it and you got two of these with an Andrea, a blue Resurrection Abraham, and a human shielder. So I think Green Lee is probably the most appropriate, but yellow Michonne is fair as well. That together could be potentially very effective. That and defense buff from his rush is going to help your human shield and bring him back. These neutralizers are going to be shutting down enemy rushes left, right, and center. What you can do, particularly as a sneaky tactic, is when you level him, especially when you level him, you can intentionally not increase his rush so that he's just going to be neutralizing all game. Your opponent isn't going to be able to count on that turn where he doesn't neutralize. The AI, when you're defending, will usually go for the opponent whose rush is ready to go. You can almost always count on that. So if you had one or two neutralizers defending, it's just going to be a massive pain in the butt. Now, it might not mean that you're going to be winning all your defenses, and you may not win them anyway. But what it does do is increase the length of time of that particular battle, which is a huge difference maker in war. If it takes your opponent 3 minutes to take you out, then what that does mean is that's, instead of being like a minute-long raid, that's like 2 extra minutes where they're not raiding other people's teams. So the length of time of a raid makes a huge difference in war. You really got to consider that, and on that basis, I think he is really quite effective. Anyway, now that I've done jizzing my pants over Tyrese, I'd really love to hear what you think about him, if you're going to use him and if you've been lucky enough to pull him. So that's all from me today on this particular character. You may notice I'm not going to do a Dwight one in this character breakdown series because I have already faffed on about Dwight quite a lot, having pulled 2 of him. Anyway, I hope you guys get lucky with your pulls, and that's it for me today. Thank you. Bag.